The 2010 redesign of the Ducati Multistrada transformed it from a narrowly focused sit-up sport bike into a full-fledged adventure tourer, opening the storied Italian brand to legions of riders who wouldn't, or couldn't, consider its bikes in the past, as long as you've got the wallet and leg length for it. The latest Multistrada 1200 DVT offers 160 horsepower performance in a sit-up, wind-protected touring cocoon that shames sport bikes in the corners, navigates dirt roads fairly well, and uses the latest electronic rider aids for the suspension, engine and brakes to enhance the ride and safety. Outside of Ducati's newish entry-level Scrambler family, today the Multistradas are Ducati's best-selling bikes, a position only strengthened with the addition of the new Enduro variant, that takes some of the pressure off the base model to satisfy serious ADV riders. There's really only one thing the big multis have lacked, in fact, a little brother. For some riders the 1200s, cost, size and even their complexity make them too exotic for consideration, highly desirable but not practical, like a Porsche Cayenne versus a Nissan Pathfinder. So Ducati has taken the Multistrada 11 degrees liquid-cooled 937cc twin from the hyper-motard new Supersport and wrapped it in a tighter, simpler adventure bike package to create the Multistrada 950, which, like the Enduro, runs a 19-inch front wheel versus a 17. With a claimed 113 horsepower at 9,000 revolutions per minute and 71 pounds-feet of torque at 7,750. The 950 engine's output is right in the sweet spot for a do-it-all machine that weighs a claimed 500.4 pounds, tank 90% full, about 40 pounds less than the Multistrada 1200 DVTs. Ducati says more than 80% of that torque is on tap from 3,500 to 9,500 revolutions per minute. Redline is 10,500. A claim that's easy to believe after flogging the bike for about 150 miles in the desert and mountains of Fuerteventura, of the Spanish Canary Islands. Peak power, acceleration and low-end grunt are thrillingly ample, and the 950 is smoother at low speeds than its big brother, even without the benefit of desmodromic variable valve timing (DVT), which its smaller pistons don't require. Power delivery is just as satisfying too, since what the 950 lacks in sheer thrust it makes up for with a visceral but controllable snap-on hard throttle that sounds and feels like ripping velvet. Some vibration creeps into the seat above about 5,000 revolutions per minute, but the bike cruises along smoothly at just 4,000 revolutions per minute at 60 miles per hour. And the hand grips and cleated steel foot pegs with rubber inserts never get shaky. Like the 1200, the 950 offers throttle-by-wire with 4 riding modes: Sport, Touring, Urban and Enduro, with full power always on tap in the first two and the urge reduced to 75 horsepower in the city and off-road modes. Changing riding modes while stopped or on the fly also automatically adjusts the 3 levels of Bosch 9.1 MP ABS and 8 levels of Ducati traction control (DTC) to suit each riding mode. And the rider can personalize and save the settings or even turn the intervention off. Touring and urban modes get more intervention, and Sport and Enduro less, and the rear wheel can be locked in Enduro. All of this works seamlessly and is displayed on the excellent LCD display. And Ducati got the snappy, responsive Sport mode and softer delivery of Touring mode just right, though changing modes underway takes longer than it should, to reduce cost and complexity. The 950 makes do without a multi-axis inertial measurement unit and the features it enables on the bigger bike, like cornering ABS and wheelie control. Its Brembo triple-disc brakes with opposed 4-piston calipers and a radial master cylinder up front are quite strong and linear however, and offer excellent feel.